Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabriel. Welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm going to be doing a general card reading for Virgo, and this is the 25th through to the 31st of January. So it's the last week of the month, and as you know, Virgo, it's a general reading, so it's only going to resonate for some of you. So please just take the parts, apply what makes sense to you in your particular life, your circumstances. If you'd like to have a private reading, you're very welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. So Virgo, let's take a look at what's coming up for you this week. So Virgo, thank you for joining us for your reading, and this is for the last week of January. I hope you are keeping well. So let's see what is coming up for you and the messages from Spirit, from the Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Virgo? I just saw one flip there. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. What is going on in the world of Virgo? Oh, goodness. Wow. 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards, 6. What the heck? A lot of big things going on for Virgo. All right, so we start out with two water signs, cups. So the 7 of water, or the 7 of cups. You're doing a lot of contemplation. My first impression is there's a lot of changes going on for you, but you are ready for this. So the 7 of water lets us know you've got a complex decision to make at the moment. You're mulling over some choices at the moment. It does feel very important, so it is affecting you emotionally. You want to make the right decision because the outcome is significant. The outcome is important. And you realise that you've got to do a fair amount of research for this. It does feel like you are being challenged by this. It feels like it's in the hard basket. And, you know, it does require maybe even a little bit of help, Virgo, to help you with the research and to help you understand what the choices are and the weight of those choices, the potential meaning and the outcome for those choices. I feel like the energy initially is weighing heavily on you, and the 8 of water lets us know you are so ready to move on and to see improvements in this situation. So you're definitely wanting to have more meaning, improvement in terms of fulfillment in life. All of this experience is teaching you a lot. You are emotionally growing, and sometimes we don't want to hear that when we're going through the challenges, but it is helping you to understand the wisdom of what is unfolding and what is changing. And believe it or not, Virgo, it is helping you to be more resilient emotionally and spiritually. And I do feel that you are of incredible value to others, and this is why it's probably feeling quite significant to you. Now, the Justice card lets us know that you've probably done your work well. You've put in the hard yards, and fair and just decisions are going to be made in your favour. So that's really good for you to know. The most important thing right now is to do what you know is right. And I'm sure that this is what you're aiming to do. But in terms of what is morally right and what is right for the greater good. It's also important for you to equally make sure that your needs are being met and that there's equality, fairness for you in this situation, Virgo. Especially when you know there's a lot at stake and you've invested a lot emotionally in these decisions or this decision. And the Spirit is saying, keep going, keep doing the right thing, because you're going to get the result that is fair for you and for all, which is fabulous. So breathe a sigh of relief. I do feel incredible assistance here. The majority of these cards are major arcana cards, which means significant impact and meaning. in your life. Now, the Moon card is you really tapping into your intuition, examining how you feel about things, I think because of the weight of what's going on here. Looking at all aspects of a situation, you know, the before, the after, what has been in the past, how things may unfold in the future, what your part is in this. And also, you know, be quite truthful with yourself in terms of your own fears, maybe around a particular situation, feeling a little bit out of your depth, maybe worried about the outcome of things. But just remember, the Justice card here is to let you know, and I think, this is Archangel Raguel. You have support and guidance here from the divine to help you through this process. And you have the Sun card that follows, which is fantastic. That is success. You achieve that happy outcome, Virgo, and there are new awarenesses along the way. Things are illuminated to you, and certainly you've got plenty to feel happy about. So after a lot of effort, you know, probably a lot of emotional, mental and physical effort gone into making these important decisions, it all goes in the right direction for you, Virgo, which is beautiful. So have confidence in yourself, have confidence in the process and how Spirit is guiding you. Trust in yourself. Trust in the decisions you are making, even when you feel that you don't have all the information, but you've done your absolute best effort, then that's what you need to remember. The Star card is that things flow. The result of this beautiful outcome is that it's helping you now to relax, to feel positive, to feel hopeful about the future, to feel hopeful about the long-term plans. It's making it easier now for you to move to the next steps and to see how things will unfold and how things are going to be possible. You get a chance to see the bigger picture now, which when you were in the thick of the emotions and still making the decisions up here, it was hard to see that, hard to feel that, hard to trust your intuition. But slowly, as you trust and you take one step at a time, things start to unfold, Virgo, for you. Know that you've got incredible support in the angelic realm. So just trust and do one step at a time. Things will start to become apparent to you as you continue. The King of Earth card, very grounded energy, generous energy, very responsible and practical. This is your energy, Virgo. You are now in the space of knowing what success feels like, and you have confidence. Your confidence has increased, and you're starting to see how opportunities are happening, are opening. And so Spirit is saying, you know what? It's time to accept. If those doors are opening, it's time to accept the opportunities, the offers, and do so confidently. Timing is working in your favour. The divine is supporting you here. You are going to manifest things. Things are just going to fall into place. Could quite mean that you have stability in your finances, certainly in your physical surrounds and resources. Things are coming together. You're feeling pretty happy. I mean, this king here is sitting there pretty comfortably, happy about the way things have worked out. So, well done. And, you know, followed by the Magician card, you're in the zone now. You're definitely in the zone and you are ready. You've been doing a lot of work, a lot of preparation. You know that you have the resources both within you and whatever it is in terms of skills that you need to complete this project, this vision. You know, the thing that you've been looking at in terms of long-term plans. You have the ability now to manifest it. My goodness, the fact that you've got the King of Earth and the Magician together, I mean, you're a powerhouse. So this is really great energy, Virgo. Really great. Yeah. Life feels magical when we're in that zone. But here's remembering, you got there with the support of the divine. Okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here before that point where the divine is seriously helping you. So it's about co-creating. So trusting your intuition, which is how Spirit speaks with us. Doing the right thing, you know, that's how we get justice. That's how we get the right outcome. So when we work with the divine, we get amazing results. Now interestingly, we have the awakening card, which often means it's sort of things come to a pause and we may need to reevaluate things. But what I'm sensing is that this whole process has taught you this. This whole experience has taught you to not be rigid about the way you creatively approach problem solving, but rather being willing, as a king does, being willing to see the options and the alternatives, to see things from different perspectives, which is what the awakening card asks us to do. It's like the hangman card, but in this deck it's even more so about different perspectives, different angles, and being prepared to sort of maybe think outside the box. And I feel that is how you've been able to successfully manifest the things that you wanted. You've been very creative, Virgo, which is wonderful. If things do pause momentarily, use this to your advantage. Leverage it to come back to self. Recognize what's important for you in this process. That's come up twice now. Standing up for your beliefs in the Justice card, and the Awakening card, it's important to be yourself. So something about what you're manifesting, Virgo, is to do with you being able to not only articulate to yourself what it is that you want to achieve, why, and why it's of a certain value to you, but it's also being able to then take the action and the belief in yourself to take the action and know and trust that you're going to get that positive outcome. And to know that you're doing it from a place of authenticity, being real and being you, not putting on a show, not cutting corners to get your outcome, but being you, being creative, being happy to be yourself in order to get this outcome. I do feel that that's an important part of the message today. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything else for Virgo for this week? Thank you. What else do we have for Virgo? Quite significant, truly. I'm quite curious to know what it is, because it did start out feeling a little troublesome there. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Virgo? Well, this flipped over, milk and honey. So definitely confirmation that you're in this happy zone. Things have worked out really well. And having a gratitude too when abundance comes in, and remembering to thank those in the process who have assisted you. This is signifying success for the long-term plans as well. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. What else? Well, that's interesting. I think this may have been a break from what has felt like a never-ending story for you, where things have just gone on and on and on forever, round the roundabout. But I see this as being a break in that cycle for you now. And you can feel happy that that is the case, because I do feel that you've moved on from this. You've had a significant change with what's going on this week. And so I feel that that cycle that you've perhaps felt stuck in for some time is going to come to an end. So yes, it's come after the temporary standstill card. Perhaps also this is proof to you, or the divine saying to you, here's an example, Virgo, when you trust in yourself, when you trust in Spirit and co-create with Spirit, and you stand up for yourself, you no longer need to suffer. unnecessarily. You no longer have to keep telling yourself the same story of pain and hurt and loss and rejection. You have the ability to change this, which is the magician. You have that ability, and I feel like this is Spirit helping you to see, if you haven't completed this already, helping you to see, look at what you are capable of doing, of how you can create your reality, how you can create the outcomes that you want, rather than believing that you're no good and that things will always be the same and that you'll always get the same result. I feel like this is the strong message for you for this week, is to stop that story and to stop that cycle, because you truly have the ability to have milk and honey in your life. It's just a matter of your perspective, and this is what needs to change, Virgo. How magical, how wonderful is this opportunity? You truly do have the opportunity to move on and to have a more meaningful life, which is what you're desiring with this Eight of Cups. You don't want to do the same old anymore. You are now ready, which is what the Magician card says. You are ready because you've decided you are ready. You've decided in your mind and you've decided in your heart, I'm ready. And the moment we decide we're ready, the universe kicks in and everything happens. As we can see, we just need to take that first step, and Spirit says we're on it. And you get the outcome. Wow. I feel like that is sort of the aha moment for your reading. I really do. Yeah. And you can certainly apply that message to any difficulties or challenges you may have had in relationships as well in recent times. You know, if things have been challenging, there's perhaps a story around that as well. But you do have the opportunity for healing. You do have the opportunity to change the story and focus on love and connection rather than abandonment, rejection, loneliness, hard times. Change the story, get a new story, and things will start to change for you, Virgo. Same with your prosperity. If there's a lot of fear, procrastination, worry, for some greed, victimhood, it's the same thing. You've got to change your story. Perhaps you're very focused on past failures and you have financial insecurities. This may even go back from childhood days, and you're still holding on to that story, which will always give you the outcome of that story. I think I might go and rewrite my story. The universe loves you deeply, Virgo. And the universe is waiting for you to change your story. And the moment you do, the moment you figure it out, the universe will respond positively for you. And you will have the justice that you so desire. Oh my goodness, what an amazing reading. I'm going to leave it at that, Virgo. So let's pull the Namaste blessing card for you. That is truly a beautiful reading, Virgo. I do hope you find inspiration and encouragement in that reading. Thank you, Spirit. Let's have a blessing for Virgo. Oh, I like this one. I love cherry blossoms. Oh, this is great. So that's the card. And I'll read the blessing for you on the back, which says, a new beginning. A series of serendipitous events guides you to a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Release all that no longer serves you. The past is behind you, Virgo. Bless it and let it go. Your life is an eternal new beginning, moving through time. Oh, beautiful. That is your reading, Virgo. Virgo, I hope you've enjoyed that reading. It's powerful. What a beautiful message for you. You have a chance to really change things for the better here and have the outcome that you really desire in your heart. So Virgo, if this has been helpful to you, Can you give the video a thumbs up? Leave me a comment, let me know how things are going for you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do that. Let people know all about Living with Spice. The Divine is here to help you through life in the best way possible. All right, Virgo, take care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye now.